Good morning. This lesson will be on human environmental interaction. It's kind of a review of some of the stuff that you learned in sixth grade, and just kind of the basics of human beings. We adapt or modify our environment. Let's take a look here. Okay, so we start with modifying and adapting the environment. They both involve changing of the environment by humans. So when we're talking about modifying and adapting, we're talking about changing the environment. Now, why would we do this as human beings? Well, this is done to take advantage of the environment or to take advantage of a shortcoming in the environment. Like you live in Phoenix, Arizona, you may adapt by getting some air conditioning. Um, so the purpose is to help humans survive. That's at its core. You bring irrigation to water crops so we can survive. It may be so you can make some money, cut down trees, and lumber company will sell that lumber, or it could be just to make you more comfortable. So certain things are, and sometimes it's all three combined. So you just kind of go from there. Then we've got the second one here is human adaptation tends to be a behavior, the process by which people become more accustomed to their environment. It's how we cope or deal with it. Um, this guy here, it's cold out, so he's got a hood on and he's got a scarf. Modification is a much more permanent where you change the landscape. You build a city, you are going to permanently change that environment. When they brought in barbed wire and got rid of the open range, that was changing the environment. Then we also have here timber clearing lumber was used to construct homes and businesses. And then you've got some choices here. Number four, what is this thing right here? Um, and then this one, make sure that you pick the best answer. There might be a few that are good, but one is definitely the best answer. Um, then we've got this one I kind of got cut off because it wasn't, for some reason, it kept saying it was two. So this is an irrigation system. And all irrigation is they're going to bring the water to where they need it using maybe they'll dig ditches like small canals, um, and they'll divert the water to the areas where they have crops. And then windmills were used, they allowed crops and livestock to be watered in fenced in areas. They don't use that so much. We have electricity, we have more other types of ways, but it's still power generated. And finally, the last one here is these are umbrellas. And what is the point of is in the environment where we are the modifications or adaptations? That's pretty much the whole thing with this one. You just turn it in and do the best you can. This is kind of the beginning of the human environmental interaction. We're going to go over Galveston hurricane here. It's kind of an example. Next.